Elsewhere in Asia, Chinese President Xi Jinping has called on the key European countries to expand consensus and cooperation with China so as to play an important role in properly responding to global challenges. President Xi Jinping made the remark on Monday during a virtual summit with French President Emmanuel Macron and German Chancellor Angela Merkel in Beijing. Amin Dao files in this report.
Over the past 100 years, the Communist Party of China has led the Chinese people in opening up a development path suited to China's national realities that has won universal support of the Chinese people. In a virtual meeting with the French President Emmanuel Macron and German Chancellor Angela Merkel on Monday in Beijing, the Chinese President Xi Jinping called on Europe to expand consensus and cooperation with China. According to Xi, the world needs mutual respect and close collaboration rather than suspicion, antagonism, or zero-sum game, noting the persistent severe situation of COVID-19 globally. He urged the two sides to play an important role in properly responding to global challenges as they uphold correct mutual cognition. In the context of COVID-19 prevention and control, the Chinese president says France and Germany should keep optimizing fast tracks for personal exchanges. He also called on them to jointly steer the reform of the World Trade Organization in a correct direction, expressing the hope of the European side to provide a just, transparent and non-discriminatory business environment for Chinese enterprises in accordance with the market principles. Emmanuel Macron, the French president, says France is committed to promoting cooperation with China in a practical manner, supports the conclusion of the EU-China investment agreement, and the strengthening of cultural exchanges. The French president also welcomed Chinese companies to invest in France while applauding China for its great achievements in its development. According to the German Chancellor Angela Merkel, Germany stands ready to strengthen coordination and cooperation with China on promoting fair production and distribution of vaccines and on restoring personnel and trade exchanges. The leaders of the three countries also exchanged views on African issues, as President Xi pointed out that Africa is the region most concentrated with developing countries facing the most difficult task of fighting the COVID-19 pandemic and achieving economic recovery. Xi expressed the hope that Europe could increase its support and assistance to Africa, provide more vaccines to African countries in urgent need, and help Africa cope with debt pressure and realize economic recovery and green and low-carbon development at an early date. Meanwhile, the Chinese leader asserted that China is ready to work with Europe to ensure positive outcomes at the 15th meeting of the Conference of the Parties to the Convention on Biological Diversity and the 26th session of the Conference of the Parties of the UN Framework Convention on Climate Change. Reporting for iAfrica News, I am Amin Dao.